There's all these amazing holy men and women who lived human lives that are in heaven now and can intercede for us because of all their choices. I was at a monastery tour one time, and the tour guide herself was speaking about some holy people and saints. She said that she felt like she related to some of these people more than like Saint Teresa of Avila. And I'm just standing there to myself thinking, Saint Teresa of Avila, yeah, she was a doctor of the church, and she wrote all of these amazing things and is one of my favorite saints ever. And she also had a childhood that was so full of misunderstanding of what her worth was. And she felt so guilty about sin all the time. She spent all of this time in high school partying and trying to be popular and getting chased around by boys. She was basically a Mean Girls character living in the 1200s. She decided to join a convent specifically because she felt that that was the only way she wouldn't sin all over the place. And yet God came into that because she was just trying. I always recommend her as an intercessor because of how human she was. So to have a saint who's both so fluent in the spiritual life and who struggled so much with her sense of self, with anxiety, with uncertainty, with trying to be human, surrounded by people who didn't usually help her, or feeling like she wasn't doing enough. So to share that she struggled with all of those things, and not just for fleeting moments, but for actual decades, and still came out with incredible amounts of work for the Lord that still affect the world centuries later. It inspires me and inspires a lot of the people I tell about it. Intercession is such a strong part of my daily life. It's a human being who lived on earth, who might have experienced some of the same things that you are right now. And their story completed with uniting with God in heaven. It's almost a mentorship of sorts, because they know what it is like to be human too. And they know what it's like to grow from that moment closer to God and to end up in heaven.